Good morning, y'all. It do not feel like winter in Florida, and it don't look like winter in Florida. But hey, I thank God for waking me up and starting me on my way. That's all I can say. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yep, heading to Resort. Hope it be a good day. It is going to be a good day. I don't hope. I know it's going to be a good day. Because this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Period. And that's how y'all have to look at every day when y'all wake up. Because you wouldn't be so mad and miserable. I'm just playing. But yes. I don't know if my son coming on Saturday. He probably met somebody and going today city. I'm just thinking of what I would have did. I think God is paying me back. Period. That's why I say y'all have to be careful how y'all treat y'all parents. Because let me tell you, when them tables turn, I was like that with my grandparents, and they raised me from birth. And I didn't have to give them my behind a kiss. But when I was a teenager, I sure did. And I feel like that's what my teenager did these last couple of years. But it is what it is. I just pray that he be a God-fearing man and that God cover him. And, you know, whatever God's will is God's way. I love him, and I hope he do the right thing. Period. Mama gonna be all right. Because God keep his hands on me. That's why before he leave, I told him, put your trust in the Lord. Don't put your trust in nobody else. Because they will fail you. And you got to emphasize that to your kids. Because they grow up like some of these adults. Why me? Why me? Whoop-de-whoop, doop-de-doo. Because you put your trust in man. You have to have discernment too, man. If it ain't of God, it ain't God. Remember that the devil is an accuser. The devil is a liar. The devil is a thief. He is the great accuser. That's in Revelations. He is a tempter. That in Matthew. He is a liar. That in Matthew. He is a deceiver. That's in Genesis. Want me to go over it with you? Or what? Yeah, he everything I just named. So don't be tricked. So if somebody coming with those things, you got to leave them alone. Understand that your heart is so big that you take in all the you get all the devil traps. But we need to stop this. And I said we because it's me too. Every bit of the devil traps. Don't let the devil use you anymore. The devil is a liar. From the pits of hell. Well, he ain't from the pits of hell. He down here roaming the earth, like Revelation said. But yeah, just keep your eye out for his tricks and rebuke him. I rebuke you, saying, then get behind me. Period. You know, the other day I came across, who was preaching this? It was a preacher preaching this. It was so good. I think it was Myron Goldman was preaching this. He said that, you know the story of Jesus when he got before he got crucified. Peter was like, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you. And Jesus told him, get behind me, Satan. And he said that this was a good analogy. He said that when he said that to Peter, he was saying Peter was stopping his will, God's will. Just like when you talk to people and you tell them your dream and they be like, you can't do that. How you gonna do that? You supposed to rebuke them and say, get behind me, and still do your will. Still do God's will. Because they stopping God's will. And when you listen to them, you letting them stop God's will. And then he had the analogy of Judas. When Judas betrayed him, he called Judas friend. And he said the reason why he called Judas friend is because he knew that one of his friends going to betray. I forgot. He said it's so good. Oh my God. When I tell you, it was so good. He said that, dang, what he said? I don't know, but he said that Judas, that's where that spicy bowl be at, right there. I can't make it on my lunch break because my lunch break only 30 minutes. But I'm going to get to that spicy bowl. Y'all been talking about it on my timeline forever. Forever. And they look good. They jump right up my alley. I'm going to get my honest review. Nah, I ain't going to get my honest review. Y'all going to beat me up for no reason. I just ain't going to eat it no more. No, ma'am. I ain't got time for that. Nope. But anyways, I mean, dang, that junk was so good. I recorded it, but I didn't post it. I did not post it. But yeah, he said when it's God's will, God give it to you, just like he gives the gift to you. And when you let someone come and take it away, you know that always happens to people. God giving them this gift, and it's like, even the people that's around you that don't even motivate you to do the gift that God gave you. I mean, it's just like, I mean, they're not wrong because they have their own stuff, but at the same time, it's all on you to be obedient for the will of God. Like, it is a way. God gives you the strength to do it. You just have to do it. It's like everything that God gives to me in this season, I'm trying to do. Even when I started reselling, you know. And when I was one thing about my reselling journey, I loved it, and it did its thing. But when I was kept trying to do it, and I was grieving, and everything was happening to me around the pandemic, and I kept trying to do it, it seemed like God was just, he didn't want me to keep doing it. Like he had other plans. I didn't have it on my mind like I used to. I prayed for this business. I prayed for a business. I didn't pray exactly for that business, but I prayed for a business. And when that came true, I'm like, oh, thank you, God, this is for me. You know, that run in my bloodline, that reselling kind of stuff. And I worked in sales all my life, or customer service all my life. So it came like a piece of cake, 5 stars across all seller platform. But when it was time to let it go, I didn't want to. And stuff kept happening, and I kept happening, and I'm keep on pushing and pushing and pushing until God said, hey, put it down. I'm telling you to put it down. I got something else planned. And if you just obey me, it will come to life. And I'm trying, God. I am trying. So I hope